Hello, hi, hello everyone. Hi, hi, hello. Hello, hi,
Hello.
hi, hello.
Ano kaya?
Today's a very big action-packed day. This event was yesterday, but it was boring as fuck, and I skipped it. So we're watching the event, knowing what's happening going into it. That's what's on the thumbnail. Without further ado, let's get going on the way.
Oh yeah.
Ad blockers are not allowed on YouTube.
Too bad. Bye.
I'm even gonna actually just fast forward it a little bit. Won't matter.
Emotion running through our veins, heartbeat, love is making waves. Emotion running through our veins, heartbeat, love is making waves.
They tried to bring back fucking pre-COVID EDM.
Yeah.
You niggas are not Zed. That died with fucking Avicii. You stay off of his grave.
Is this?
Emotion running through our veins, heartbeat, love is making waves.
And that's a fucking video game. We didn't learn a single thing about that game, nigga.
Hello from Enhance. I'm 哲也水口。ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネサライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR2 対応で発売予定です。ルミネサライズはバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。
Okay, here's the problem with that. At no point in time was I supposed to recognize that if that's what it looks like, those falling blocks were supposed to be puzzle games. I quite literally could not have gotten that.
It was very flashy.
I thought that was the opening to the event.
Yeah. No, they did not give a shit. They did not. No lube, no nothing.
It's crazy. I'm fucking crazy.
ビスエフェクトを一度遊んだことがある人は分かると思いますが、ルミネスアライズはただのパズルゲームではありません。夏にシングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん手に取って遊んでみてください。
Multiplayer too.
Thank you and enjoy the rest of the day.
Interesting.
The future.
Waking up.
It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation. Now let's see about getting patched through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
There you are. All better.
You passed me up.
Hello, NeoJ. Capcom title.
I am DI03367. They are
Whoa, hang on a second.
Don't you have a name or something?
Yes.
It's Biohazard. It's Bioshock. It's Bioshock.
Yes. It is Bioshock. It doesn't look bad. So far.
We have to find out if it's a sad dad game.
You passed me up.
I am DI03367. They are
Whoa, hang on a second.
Don't you have a name or something?
Get behind me.
think I can help?
So yes, it is in fact a sad dad game. Callum, that is so fucking spot on. They're answering dad of boy with dad of robotic girl.
They will do it always better than Naughty Dog.
Us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing version 7 firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Oh, I've heard about this, actually.
Hey, D.I.
I said I am D.I.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
What does sad dad game mean? I believe this scene will encapsulate what sad dad game means.
I said I am D.I.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Holy shit!
Breathe, nigga. Breathe, nigga.
That caught me off guard. Holy shit.
Ian put a little smiley face on it, chat. So, a sad dad game is the style of Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom knockoff video games that have been being made of late that would be considered movie game upgrade-alikes, upgrade-a-thons. Dad of Boy 2, Ragnarok or Electric Boogaloo, and other titles such as that. They are designed to make you feel bad and to make you feel something about a particular kind of political perspective or talking point. Insomniac Spider-Man 1, Insomniac Spider-Man 2, Insomniac Spider-Man Miles Morales Standalone Edition, Dad of Boy 2, and other such titles, including, of course, obviously, The Last of Us and The Last of Us Part 2. These games are specifically meant to be the kind of thing that you will then see people talking about on a channel like Cinema Therapy.
Yeah. Honestly, the design looks good. Hopefully it's...
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently Firm Presents is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
Curry time.
Romeo, stay with me. Look at the guy. Romeo, listen up.
Wow.
You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear life support system. Don't move, okay? You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
I'm a dead man.
Oh,
It's been a very long time.
my god, that's the corpse of fucking No More Heroes.
See, I'm the streamer. I should be the one having the funny point. It's been a long time since seeing you, No More Heroes. Why? It's fancy seeing you here.
Holy shit. My childhood game. Guns?
Character action and third-person shooting?
Romeo is a dead man. Coming 2026. Maybe.
Who made this?
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice.
What?
Are you like a spirit? I'm on your back. What?
Yep, that makes sense.
皆さんこんにちは。グラスホッパーのキャラクターの須田剛一です。いえいえ。皆さんトレーラーどうでした？グラスホッパーの久々の新作、ロミオイザ・デッドマンです。
いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオが、ロミオ・スターゲーザーというのはなんですか、かっこいいでしょ。時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね、指名手配をさまざまな時空に飛んで倒していく、そんな、ブラッディーなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんで、タイトルがですね、ロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続行お待ちください。プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけど、おめでとうございます。それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
That's great. Okay, hi,
サク
whore,
コ
bye,
どこ行
whore.
くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。
今は誰かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
じゃあね。
裏切り者。
Damn.
No, it did. It did, Foster. Or excuse me, not Foster. I'm using my Europeans now.
頭でいないなんてこんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、君の悪い回復が苦しくなってるし。
This is obviously Silent Hill death. I heard I can barely hear Carl. 1 second. How about now, Bolster?
Slightly better.
Slightly better? Slightly better is not good enough.
Good. It's good enough, he says.
Okay.
What do they say? Oh, no.
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。
今は誰かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
じゃあね。
裏切り者。
Well, this is obviously Silent Hill F, and we've heard all about this video game. It's a return to form. So terrifying that people are being scared out of their pants about it.
私の上をガーターまでいないなんてこんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、君の悪い回復が苦しくなってるし。きなこ、どこにいるの？きなこはいいよね。何でも持ってる。そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいぜいする。一人は嫌だよ。寂しいよ。ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。錯誤。裏切り者。
It's definitely a return to form. Better than getting a fucking remake again.
Yes. Much better. I mean, playing either of the games I was really interested in lore. Silent Hill is fucking fantastic, I'll say that right now, Neo.
The castle has been sighted again. The church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped.
We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates, and
Anime voice
exterminate the
acting.
creatures that dwell within. The demon lord himself will fall by our hand.
Okay, side scrollers.
This mission will
Very much so
transform
Castlevania.
you will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings.
It's a Metroidvania game.
Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
It's like it's multiplayer.
Change the face. It still looks boring to me.
What is more up my alley? Customize. Okay, sure.
Tonight, we start our mission.
Ah, it's bloodstained. That makes sense.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the
More
palm of
anime voice
my hand.
acting.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years, but the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent.
Ah, yeah. That's right. Digimon story.
Digimon.
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form. Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or
I mean,
what
I know
is
that the
You really
Digimon
don't know
story
anything
games
about the
have been
digital
good.
world?
We have been enemies for years now.
But
It is
Lord
the first
knows
time the
Digimon
Titans
is
have launched
basically
an
a
attack on
fucking
this
franchise
We now
in
believe most of the
decline.
anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
But I am not
The
happy
Mist
with
is
the
running
way
out of
that
time.
they've been
If
making
the
these
gate is open
games,
for the
so
digital
I
world
haven't
in
been
such a
playing
state,
them.
the human world will most certainly be affected.
They're making them
To the Titans not
rather
of the digital world? Stop it!
Persona-esque for you.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I can kind of see it. I mean, this is something I don't mind personally, but I know that you mind because
We must protect
you
the
love
world
Shin
from
Megami
this purpose and this
Tensei a
purpose
lot
alone
more
will
than
That thing
Persona.
will be swarmed by
See,
Digimon.
when it comes to Megatrain,
Everything's riding on you.
it's all
Let's
Megatrain.
fulfill our mission.
I don't like the animeification of games in general, but I'm willing to tolerate it if the game has a story. The problem that I have with Digimon story games is that, much like Tokyo Mirage Sessions,
Oh shit.
it puts a lot
Oh,
of
tactics.
Abandon not your way
It
with
puts
children
a
of
lot
Ilias,
more focus
but deliver us from our sins.
on your ability to get involved with it.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the Father.
Because
Why walk this path
that's just nature how it's designed.
The powerful must rule
Like,
the weak. It is our duty.
For me, Digimon should be like Digimon World. Doesn't mean they're all going to be like Digimon World, because it is indeed
Do you remember?
it's a
when your
fucking
father
franchise
showed
in
us how
decline.
to make a whistle of the
But
blade of grass?
they're trying to go the route where they are like Persona, but they want you to think it's Pokemon.
Which could work out for them.
Yeah.
everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
Whatever they gotta do to keep the franchise alive to get some money, but I want to be able to level my fucking... I want to warp Digivolve my champion
We
level
hope you enjoyed
Pokemon.
that first look at Final
Basically.
Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles. The game will include two
Is
versions of
this-
the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful
Now,
recreation
if I'm not
of the
mistaken,
1997
this
original
is
to modern
one
consoles.
is the prequel to 12. I want to say
It's supposed to be.
yes.
We all know this is gonna have localization.
Most likely, which by the way, I know that you retweeted it. Oh, good Lord in heaven, thank fucking God the Supreme Court did that.
Really funny stuff.
For those who...
Yeah, very funny stuff legally coming down the pipeline. Not what this stream is about.
True, yes, yes. We move on.
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles
Still love
launches on
Evil East,
PS5
though.
and PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
But is
I don't believe you, smiley dad.
Sorry, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Hey, just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pee shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done.
Another
Main character
rage
Nate
bait
requires
game?
some pretty deliberate movement
Yes.
to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Oh, you found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain. Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
Picking up with the same comments I had about the last event, they're making
Hirogami
sure
is a
these
unique
games are
action-adventure
releasing
title from
within the
Bandai
same
Namco
time
Studios
schedule
Singapore.
within the fiscal quarter.
In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities, including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo,
Hi, Little Big World.
and a powerful ape.
You know, you guys could just make Little Big World again. You know that's a
Master
choice.
the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer.
No, but origami is cool.
Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shots series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its largest character roster ever. Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today, and those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
For context, there was a live event that was supposed to be
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise.
Dairdrop,
From the makers of the Blaster series, Ragebound stars dual protagonists from rival clans forced to combine their souls and skills against a demon uprising. And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and PS4.
Neat.
Not bad.
From the game makers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain.
Okay.
Manage balance and stamina to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
This is what we call the sad mom cozy video games. Dad's being told how he needs to reinvent his idea of masculinity by being told by Mike Judge that he can be complete without rage, while mom is discovering herself with a story that lets her feel like she's going out hiking, but not actually take the death-defying plummet because reasons.
You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
Demo later today, releasing inside of this quarter at least 4.
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play, people were excited about it.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
We knew that we were onto something.
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
So, classic edition of Mortal Kombat.
This is right up Dax's alley.
We're showing you a part of a world that is much larger.
Even including the
There's no
handheld
template to make the games big.
It's anybody else catch that? They made sure to roll. They made sure to fucking do a glean across that shit. Online play with rollback netcode.
because that's what. I mean, okay. In the defense of the indefensible, I will say this right now: all fighting games should have rollback netcode, even if they are very niche, like this.
Boy, you could in the distance. I can
This is
hear
what happens when
the fluttering butt cheeks of Black Yoshi FGC and Shadow Fox both rising up in their chairs saying, "Hey, yo!"
Man, that round table did numbers for rollback netcode.
How does he do it? How does Max do it? How does he do it?
There's no template to make the games big. It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Hey, Ed.
Flawless victory.
So I take it this is good news.
I mean, better later
I mean, rollback netcode is just innately a good thing. Always, bolster or poster.
Black Yoshi is an FGC fighter who could probably eat Sonic Fox's lunch, who is also another homosexual.
Yeah.
He is the slur that the prophecy foretold. And as for rollback netcode, it's the better form of netcode. Most players will not play in the FGC tournaments over games that do not have netcode with rollback if they are not getting the ability to access that content without
Yeah.
potentially losing a match because of bad internet.
Yeah, this is why in like Tekken, like the previous Tekken titles, the meme, the meme literally was, you would see a martial law and he would have like 1 bar of code, like of internet, and he would just wash your ass because you couldn't hit him. His internet was that awful.
Yep. As for the description of the guy, the prophecy. This is the... Where is that slur? Make sure this is the right one before I let this play on air. Oh my god, why am I getting these goddamn ad things? My blocker blocks the shit. Don't know why that's going on now. Okay, let's search this. Brandon Rogers. Is this the right one? Where is the Brandon Rogers clip? Where is the Brandon Rogers clip? That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the specific clip because I'm not repeating the words. I'm going to let the clip itself play itself. But it feels like... Yeah, this is the one. But I want the original clip. Where is it? Guess it's not here. Anyways. The reason why I introduced Black Yoshi FGC like that is because this is literally what he is.
This is the faggot the prophecy foretold.
The one homosexual that can defeat the other homosexual. We're doing war against the left by getting our gay to fight their gay in FGC. That's what he is. He is literally the slur, the prophecy foretold, because I can't say that word. Technically, I probably shouldn't have even aired that word on Twitch. I got scared for a second. I burped and the screen said, "We had an error reloading your page." Anyways. That is the reason why I said that. He is literally the homosexual the prophecy foretold. He is one of the better FGC players in the scene that can actually be good at the games and doesn't need to choose to use a tournament round-robin strategy to try and cheese his way into grand fighters and quarterfinals by trying to bum rush players that got knocked out towards the back end of a tournament so they're more exhausted and can't deal with his rushdown comps.
Flawless victory.
We had a little time to do a side tangent, so it's not that bad anyways. And almost as though it was done on command, now presenting you a 8-button fight stick for the PlayStation controller system. How convenient. I wonder what must be next in the lineup for them to be presenting a fight stick.
Can we up into the stream on Discord side, please?
Yeah, I'm fixing it.
Thank you very much. I am enjoying the Baja Blast, which I didn't know that they released 2 liters.
That guy? No, he's close. Where did he go?
We've lost sight of the enemy. Find him. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
Loading like this? It's a revolution.
All right, Commander. Baby. Take this. Here comes another one.
You won't get away from me!
Time for you to face some real pain.
What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
See you in hell. I'll find you in the... What the...
How did they make it look even worse? But why don't you just give me Ape Escape? Why don't you just give me Ape Escape? I don't want an Ape Escape side story. Just give me Ape Escape 3. Then make an Ape Escape series for the whole series.
And more. Wow.
Spirit stones.
So annoyed.
Shining stones imbued
That's
with
Neo 3.
humankind's never-ending dreams. Since time
That's going
immemorial,
Tecmo, I know it's Neo 3.
this power has been the impetus for human wars.
Hello, Team Ninja.
Such
Yep, Neo 3.
atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of a Ratama.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Blah. It seems so
Who
bland.
might you be, warrior? Tokugawa Takechiyo.
So bland.
皆さんこんにちは、チーム忍者の安田です。戦国死にゲーシリーズの最新作「ミオ3」をついに発表させていただきました。今作のアクションはシリーズおなじみのサムライスタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加、より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度やテクニックが大幅にアップしています。本日よりプレイステーション5で体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご覧いただければと思います。2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
Demo out for that bitch, and it's coming in 2026 too. So they're gonna be dropping the same time, or within the same year, rather.
No one knows how old the city really is.
And this
For
is
me,
for a
it's
video
all
game
I
system
know.
that all of us are too broke to afford.
The whole world.
And none of us particularly care.
I was
However,
raised
it's
in
a
this city
beloved
shadow,
franchise that I do know about.
free to take whatever I need to survive.
You know, you guys could have just not
This
killed
city
Thief in the
hides
ground,
many
you know?
lost and legendary
You wanna
treasures.
do immersive sim? Do
Locked
Thief.
away, waiting to be found, waiting to be taken. But some treasures
Yeah, it's Thief, but in VR.
come with more trouble than others.
I thought I was dead. And who are you?
You know what the sucky part about that is? That was a blind call. I expected them to call it something else other than what it is. Because that's not Thief. Thief is Thief. That is not Thief. Okay? So here's my problem with Thief. There are only 3 Thief games. But Carl, what about the Eidos? There were only 3 Thief games. If you count remasters in the case of Thief Gold, 4. Thief, as an immersive sim, should never be in VR. Why? Because it's expensive. And 2, cock teasing me with the original protagonist's voice and making the female protagonist that is replacing him basically get a speed run of the same activity that happened to him in his first game, in the VR game, is really fucking piss poor. But you know what? Considering the last immersive Thief sim was Underworld Ascendant, and that game was sold to us in the beginning of the drama that was Steam Early Access and was not good, it is really annoying to see Thief come back in VR. It's really fucking annoying. The franchise needs to be remastered. It needs to be remastered. All 3 of the original games. For the PC. Now, of course, you could always emulate them. but we shouldn't need to. You're rebooting all these goddamn franchises and horror franchises to update them because of modern control schemes and whatever other bullshit you want to use. To insert in your localizations and your remakes and your remasters. Because, ooh, if you turn the camera this way in camera mode, you can see her corpse in the back seat. I don't care. I want Ape Escape. I want Medieval. I want, well, technically we already got it, but I want Medieval 1 and Medieval 2 to be remastered and on the same disc. I want Ape Escape. I want all of the Crash Bandicoot franchise on one cartridge, on one disc. Technically, we got that in the form of the Insane Trilogy, but I'm talking about the other ones. You all know, the handheld Crash games. The other Crash games, like Crash Bash. And other such titles. I want you to do that for all the games of the yesteryear. Bring them all together. Bring them all back. I want Dot Hack. The entire quadrilogy. In one place. We did it with GU. Why isn't the original here yet? I want all of these things. And I want them at the same time. Excuse me, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And I want them at the same time as I want Thief Gold and all its content, and Thief 1 through 3 in a single fucking disc. We can do it. It can be done. I'll be right back, chat. Do not say slurs, Marcus. Internet probably disconnected from my side while I was out of the room. Either way, internet's fine now.
Tidewalker, are you there yet? Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Oh my god, it's Firewatch again.
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard someone happened with another Tidewalker. Damn it. It's gone. Someone beat us to it.
Ever since the Great Flood, Elend, my dear planet, has been dying. Astemia has taken everything from us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Hey, stop right there!
And it's up to you now to use that power.
Marauders, this is our new recruit! Please, help me. Get down!
Tidewalkers, will you help us?
It's a fake stories matter game. But instead of making it so that your choices don't matter, they're instead making it so that... You remember that feature that was a part of Devil May Cry 5? Where on the timetable charts, you could follow another player's path and you could see what they were actively doing. There was two versions. There was the core version that was supplied by the DMC team, and then there was the version that was supplied by the person whose ghost you were following. on the time tracker. You know what I'm talking about? Marcus must have left. Or is not talking. Well, chat. That feature is basically what Tides of Tomorrow is based around. So take the idea of a story game like Firewatch, right? Welcome back, Marcus. So take the concept of a story game like Firewatch, and then apply that system of looking after somebody else's gameplay ghost, and that's Tides of Tomorrow. And an innovative idea, to be certain, because it's like a roguelike, but it's not. It's a story game. See, they're tricking you. They're tricking you with content. But it's not really content, it's regurgitated content from another player's perspective. Certainly there's going to be an official gameplay line, right? And then once they have enough data to populate this, your data collection is going to be what the game is based on. So, if I play the game, and then Marcus plays my run, he'll make choices that are different, and then when Boster plays, he'll have the ability to follow my run or Marcus's run. And then they could just probably take the original plugin data to start the players off out of the pool, and then they're just all pontificating off of each other's runs. Now, this idea as a tool is super fucking cool. Because imagine if that was Night Rain, right? Imagine every time you lost a run in Elden Ring Night Rain, since that game is also a roguelike, imagine it was you starting off with another person's settings in another run, rather than you starting off with another one. Or any game that works as a roguelike. You instead were starting a run or a deck, if you're a roguelike deck builder player, in medias res. Infinite replayability, and it becomes like a puzzle game. Because now you're going backwards through their choices to figure out how to make something work. So
it's like it's like a dissection of investigation, like, you know, you're canvassing the fucking entire area. That's actually genuinely nice.
It's genuinely nice, but this is PlayStation, so they're gonna fuck it up.
As they do. I'll be right back again.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Duce, the game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What the last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few orders we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And
Amal. All brought to you by the French! And in trade for this, no French jokes or slurs for another 2 months. You're welcome.
finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist, so be on the lookout for more news coming soon. From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
I hope you all like that, because it's not going to be looking good anymore from that point forward. Sea of Remnants. Another pirate game? Another pirate game. With mannequins, apparently.
Memories go, memories stay. Jason's sound of the wave. It always sways, it always strays. Standing on the beach all day. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just means you don't have to make white flag jokes. The French people have enough problems as is. We have a fucking cuckold of a man-child getting abused by the woman that fucking groomed him. Although it might turn out to be a turn-based game. That looked like turn-based combat. You're very much going for a meme vibe with this introduction. 2026. It's definitely got an art style. And speaking of art styles, we all know what this game is going to be. Welcome, Neva / every single beautiful outline game ever. They're all the same. They get glazed way too goddamn much. Mind you, I'm not against them existing. They're not award-winning. The visuals existing in their own selves, they're not award-winning.
Okay, now I'm back.
Hey, at least you get to do fucking skateboarding tricks with this one.
Hi, Journey.
Yeah, it's probably Journey 2. Well,
It's Journey 2.
Well, there's no about it. I actually can look at the name. It's called Sword of the Sea, but it's basically Journey 2.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea.
Yeah, white woman. We all knew from the tape. We knew you were finna be here. None of us are shocked. None of us are surprised. Okay? Like I was saying, beautiful, fantastic. What should I properly call the genre? Because I don't know what the fuck they call this genre properly. If I Google it, I'll find out. But I'm going to give it a name, and I'm going to give it Visual Phantasmagoria. Visual Phantasmagoria video games are not bad in and of themselves. What I don't like about them is that every single time we hear about another one, we're supposed to believe that that game also is Game of the Year material. Last year, it was Neva, and I'm pretty sure not a single one of us in this chat room, or my community, played Neva. That doesn't mean that there weren't people who played it, but it's too much. No, not an F, P. P-H. Phantasmagoria. Like that.
Take my name.
Yes.
And then,
So take
Goria.
Phantasm and Goria. Yeah, it's fat. It's got a PH there. Gotta keep it balanced. Anyways, it's visual slop. That's what Phantasmagoria is. It's visual slop. Ooh, look at the colors. Ooh, look at the creatures. Ooh, look at the environment. You throw in a little bit of voice acting, and suddenly it's Game of the Year material. I don't care for it. And they always bring the same bitch to fucking present this shit every time. No disrespect to you, white woman. I'm sure you're very good at your job, Kirsten Zatani. You just happen to be, unfortunately, the person who's about to be the target of the vitriol that's leaving out of my mouth. It is dog shit every time! Do not bring this shit to a state of play! Stop it! Put this shit with the cozy games! I ain't trying to sleep, nigga! I'm not trying to sleep!
Another thing to add on to this, this is most likely made by the people who did make Journey and also are currently still working on their multiplayer game of Sky Children of the Light. And I'll say this right now. All of that shit is in fact what Carl said. It is a cozy game. I've played Sky Children of the Light. I've played Journey. I know this stuff. It is literally every single time, without hesitation or fail, just, hey, we're going to release stuff that's like, ha ha ha, it's just, cutesy little stuff, some stuff. And the story is typically grief. It is literally the cycles of grief, because that's that's just literally the best hero's journey cycle that you can do.
Well, there's only one reason why a visual Phantasmagoria game exists, and it's the same reason why people have started leaning on roguelike as the way to design their video games. People do not want to have the emotional capacity to have to spend time doing something that's going to be longer than 7 hours, but don't have the emotional capacity to deal with people inside of a multiplayer environment, especially in a lobby-based system. So, they play something that is going to be multiplayer able, but single-player operative, or is going to require less time for them to get up and go and do the thing than playing something that is going to be single-player oriented, such as Path of Exile. It is the only reason why this type of genre exists. It is a cozy game at its heart. Most games, if you remove the autism, become some form of cozy with the mechanics that are involved with them. But these ones are 100% that. and it's so goddamn annoying. It's either grief, an allegory for grief, or is secretly about some deep hidden trauma or explicit forms of child abuse. It was like this for most video games, such as the Happy game. It was like it for that one video game where you play as a baby and you're trying to avoid your mom because, oops, she's on the bottle again. They're all the same. They're all the same. And I'm tired of it. Don't bring it to a state of play. Don't bring this shit to a state of play. Put it with the cozy games, like what's probably going to be coming up on tomorrow's schedule when they choose to go live with Summer Games Fest 2025. It's annoying. We don't like this shit. Stop selling it to us. Stop trying to sell it to us. We gotta keep moving forward. We have 3 events in a row today.
Yes.
And
we need to run from Mom with the rum bottle. Let's go.
Like the fucking PoE live stream is gonna start at 4.
A visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
Get it day one at PlayStation Plus!
Action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and 2 fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day 1 into game catalog on June 17th.
That's another one. I actually put out a fucking thing inside the server that you guys could have been able to do that as a test run. I ended up skipping it because I had things I had to do on that day,
in July,
but it's whatever.
Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second
Ah
season
man,
of Twisted Metal.
the Twisted Metal games that nobody likes.
In the US.
The bad ones.
Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog. Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration. June 11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full
Fucking
details.
Black Week. It's literally a Black Friday sale for 2 weeks.
He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority, saying,
Razor Fist, I'm sorry, I'm stealing your joke. Do this right here.
Bond. James Bond Jr. No one can stop him, but scum always tries. Young Bond cuts through each web of spies. He learned the game from his Uncle James. Now he's heir to the name. James Bond! James Bond Jr. Look out, he's coming through. He's got a job to do while he rescues the girl. James Bond Jr. chases scum around the world.
Like, I cannot express to you how annoyed people can understand this concept. I don't know if they were projected on the screen right. But it's unironically James Bond Jr., okay? Babyface James Bond out of fucking nothing. Yep, it did break. Break it out of nothing, to nothing, for nothing. It is dog shit, okay?
But Carl...
Even the youngest appearance of James Bond from Casino Royale was already fucking breaking fucking 36 with crow's feet and stress lines like Archer. Archer himself is closer to James Bond than this fucking dog shit. I'm pretty sure they fucking try to get this goddamn Cameron Moynihan involved in this shit again. For what reason, I don't know, but I don't care. I don't like this. The first one that got this treatment was fucking, was Indiana Jones. Now, they're doing it to James Bond. Yawn. Fucking yawn. I would rather have an updated version. I would rather have an updated version of GoldenEye and then the GoldenEye game from the fucking GameCube era than this shit.
Carl, no you don't, because they already tried that shit, remember?
I probably don't, because I didn't play it.
Because you want to know what it was?
What?
They made a Call of Duty clone out of the quote, remastered GoldenEye.
Lame.
Thing in the Navy.
They did this back in, I want to say, like
And they're all in need of
2014.
early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
MGM, you should be ashamed of
Do you have an
yourselves.
appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are?
For more than just this.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
Okay, he's giving me an Uncanny Valley feel.
It's because he looks wrong. James Bond has never
We're
looked
facing a
this old
situation
in
with
any
the utmost
franchise
diligence.
appearance ever.
I need all my pieces on the board.
And it's not that he looks like Tom Holland. It's the fact. It looks like he's trying to look older, but he's younger.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
Haha, an EDM concert. Hi guys, remember EDM concerts?
Oh. Fast car scenes. Oh my god.
Headhunting.
Electronic dance music. I'm assuming that was facetious.
I suppose it's another teachable moment.
The name is Yawn. James Yawn. And then they got you
Steinfeld now.
They got you fucking trying to line up
I'm
for
Hakan
goddamn
Abrak, CEO of Iron
extra shit.
The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Flight.
I'm not
Shouldn't
gonna
be
lie.
excited. You should be disappointed.
Air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the
I don't
tuxedo
really
and the
count
machine,
Fastly
as he
before
first
you
steps into the
count
world of
spy.
espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Iron Tractor has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
You know, when you make a preschool game that's supposed to be the story that tells you how he reaches his 00 status, it's always been the least interesting part of his backstory. That's why they did Casino Royale twice. So, when you tell me you're going to do the before story, before he gained 00 status, he went on other such missions that are even more dogshit in context. You do realize that this is now happening in a way where it is fucking ridiculously out of order and anachronistic. Because you are, as Ace just said, giving Bond the Lara Croft treatment. It is not good. Now, me personally, the Lara Croft reboot series was actually okay. They hit most of the points that you needed to have. The fucking Alexa Vikander film, dog shit. Give me back Angelina Jolie in those films. Because they were exactly the kind of style that Lara Croft was supposed to be. Pseudo-scientific shit, pseudo-mystical magical shit going on and happening, and you're there for the ride. It's like the first time you discovered that you could accidentally freeze yourself by standing on Midas's hand. That's what it feels like, okay? No. Just flat out no. None of this. We don't want this.
I still remember the trailer music for the Lara Croft movie. God.
And obligatory Ghost of Yotai announcement.
I mean, yeah. Splash Damage really is hitting the park out with this one.
Too bad we know that the actress is an asshole.
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna shave tomorrow. I don't like how patchy my beard is coming in.
I prefer the clean shave.
Oh, I roll, I roll, I roll, I roll, I roll. The state of play is when you show me something in the state of play. Gameplay. Why is a trailer here? Show me gameplay footage. Even if it's a specifically structured event. Show me gameplay footage. Show me the character doing combat. Show me rock climbing. Show me a puzzle section. Why? 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 Oh look! My relationship with other systems over. I've watched them cuck me. Now you all get to see the reason why they put out an 8-button fight stick. I say again. Max, how did you guess? Maxwell, dude, how did you guess?
Because he is fighting game Jesus.
Fighting game Jesus!
He really is. Good God. I wish he revived KI again.
Get ready for it, chat. They turned her into a lolly. Now people will actually like this character.
Yes, Ace. It looks fucking gas as shit. Also, Spidey having that kind of parry is awesome.
This is the Mexican-American Ghost Rider.
Robbie is sick. No, don't put.
I didn't. All I said was that this was the Mexican one. That's all I said.
No, I know. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about everybody else who thinks that Johnny deserves his limelight again. I'm just like, Robbie deserves it. Come on.
You read that right, chat. 4-on-4, not 3-on-3, not 2-on-2, not 1-on-1. 4v4. I don't know about y'all, but there's these back buttons on the back of most controllers. They might actually have to program these bitches now. I don't know how to fucking finna tag them in.
Probably like a 4-button command. It's probably like a multi-button command.
When this game comes out, you're gonna be hearing a lot of the audio that says, Dr. Umar, he's doing strings! Do something! You're gonna hear a lot of that shit. Right now, you're hearing it from #1 Sentai Gozuger, okay? You've seen the edits, you've seen the clips. Yes, the Red Ranger, Gozu Wolf, was making portals and dimensions and doing OTGs off-ground on his debut. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls is about to be out here making people feel like they are living again in a world that lets them play games for fun. No, I didn't do that. You saw my hands were by my side. That was the event that rewinded it. You're being cheeky.
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、飲んでる中で、
Like, it's a really good idea. You already know what I'm cooking. I made announcements, Yan. We already spent a lot of time here. We're about to jump into this one and get into another one. So why don't we just start setting that one up right now? Because it's 3:51.
本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
God, she has yaoi hands.
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and they're just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried. 社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいでってことを言われました。まあ話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task.
Nigga, you went to Arc Systems. You want to get really fucking crazy? I want to see the letters S-N-K in that order. You think you seem crazy? Wait until the nigga is getting grabbed by his face by Iori and takes not one Kaio 1, not two Kaio 2, but three Kaio uppercuts in sequence over and over again.
Listen, I made the femboy in SNK, so it'd be like that.
Shut up, Benimaru.
I was referring to Ash, but anyways.
Dash is not real. They died. They're only coming back in a Dream series. They literally gave their life to reset the timeline. How dare you?
And Orochi can suck our dicks. Anyways.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、何がまずいのかなっていろいろやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special. なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければわかると思うんですけども、かなり日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが出ているなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんの反応がすごく良くて、これなんだみたいないう感じで。 Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet, think luxury race car, mixed with a brick house. And the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと。
When Arc looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that what is that pop, what is going to be something that's different. Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to...
You just had to? You just had to do it? Like, how can we be able to make this even more hard and complex to get into? I know. We're gonna add another fighter. Complexity, chat. Complexity.
Change up the gameplay that I think players are gonna be very excited to see.
今回4対4という革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター練習しないと勝てないんじゃないのとか安心してください。Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you can either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. This has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners. それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The 3 companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
You're still with me?
A black queen is fighting. Listen and learn.
Amal. I mean, just for Storm alone, they've got something cooking there. Her fighting style and her art style looks fine. And I can promise you right now, they're already off to the hot races. They are out there drawing the porn right now, kids. They are off to the wacky porn races today. The porn is out there today. And probably the dumbass arguments too. Is what it is. Okay, so that's the event. I'm pretty sure the rest of this is just a wrap up sum up. I'm gonna click through it. Beep beep bop bop boop boop boop. So yeah, there you go. That's your list. Metal Gear Solid Delta, which is to say 3, Bloodstained, Thief VR, Mortal Kombat, That one, which is that's Digimon. That's Digimon Story. Sword of the Sea, Tides of Tomorrow, as well as Tokon. It is, and of course First Light, because that... Anyways, like I said on the post inside the server, and again on the community post, right now, we are about to switch gears to the second stream. 3 minutes, 8 seconds and counting. I'm going to see y'all in that live room. Let's get it. Let's get it. If you're inside here, inside the server, all I got to do is change the screen. All of you who are on YouTube and all your places, stay tuned. We're about to get into this shit right now. We are going live with Secrets of the Atlas.
Beautiful.
All right, and we're back.